Alright guys, I've noticed the last couple of videos were a bit blurry. I'm sorry about that. I hopefully have resolved it now by making the room lighter. But yeah, they're not ridiculously blurry, but they are a little bit when you watch them on like a big screen, so sorry about that. But anyway, let's get into the video guys. Joe here from the Minecraft Alliance, and welcome back to another video guys. And in today's video we are going to be talking about yet another Harry Potter story, because today guys we are going to be talking about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the book. This here is the original UK release one, and this one here is the new modern UK release copy. And they're both quite chunky. If I show you the size, you can see this is, I think you can see the difference between the colour. This is quite an old book, but this is quite new. Yep, both quite the same, reasonably the same size. If I put them next to each other, we're going to have a proper comparison to kind of show you the slight difference that the back, I don't know if you can see that, but this book has over this one. The new one, because this one is how many pages? Let's take a quick look, shall we? 617. This book, is this the one that is actually a decent book? Because I've got a copy of this book where it all goes completely wrong. I think that might be this one. Yeah, because look at this. I've got page 496 there, if you guys can see that. There. And then on this side, I've got page 523, and I think this one runs to the end. Yeah, this runs to the end. This is 636 pages. If I show you, there we go, that one has 626 pages. And this one has, I've forgotten again, this book has 617, but this one has more indicia, and I think the cover is slightly bigger. Oh no, they're actually really not. This one is actually a lot smaller. If you look at that, you can actually see that that one's a lot smaller. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the different sizes of the book. We're here to do a quick 5-minute review, as we've been doing in the past couple of episodes of this book. And we're going to talk about this book, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So, I think it's time that we start up our little review, shall we? Right then, so once again, we're going to have 5 minutes to talk about the book. I still think it's a bit dark in here. I might move, I've got like something blocking my window, so I might move that for my next video and see whether that helps. Again, sorry guys, I'm just trying to make these videos as good as possible. I can also move while I'm recording, because I'm not recording at my desk, I probably could be recording at my desk actually. I don't know, I'll make a decision and we'll do it for the next video, but let's start by talking about this book. So, 5 minutes to have started. So this book is the end of the Volta for me, as I mentioned. Prisoner of Azkaban, the book, which I have no idea where it is the start of the Volta, and this is the end of the Volta. When Cedric Diggory dies, the Volta is officially over. We've officially changed the tone, and we're officially into the dark stuff. But before we get to the right, towards the back of the book, let's talk about the beginning, the task of the Quidditch World Cup, and the foreshadowing like crazy in this book. The first chapter talks about the Riddle house, and it gives a bit of backstory to Tom Riddle's family. It's quite an interesting story. He also talks about Frank Bryce, who makes an appearance at the end of the book in the final couple of chapters. It's quite interesting. I think it's really good. It really puts into place what will happen, and it's slightly spoilery, but it's not that much, because you still are quite intrigued and you don't know what's going on. Moving on to that then, you've got the Quidditch World Cup, where Harry goes to the Quidditch World Cup. Then you've got the Death Eaters attack, which was, as we find out later in the book, just a little bit of fun that the Death Eaters thought they'd have. It wasn't anything planned, and then someone shooting off the dark mark and scared all the Death Eaters away. Now, interestingly enough, in interviews I've heard that chapter was a real pain for Joanne, or J.K. Rowling. I'll just say Rowling, because she needed to hide what she needed to hide, but but reveal as much as she needed to reveal. It was quite difficult. And apparently she said I think she had something like 13 drafts of that chapter, which is quite a lot. You've got other chapters here, you can see we've got plenty of them. We've got Tung Tung Toffee, we've got Weasleys with some Wheezes. We learn about the two of the other wizarding schools, Beauxbaton and Durmstrang. Beauxbaton is from the north, and that's Durmstrang, and Beauxbaton is from France. There is also the other wizarding school from the Fantastic Beasts films, which I still haven't watched. I need to watch that before I do a review of the Fantastic Beasts film. But yeah, this book, we learn about Beauxbaton and Durmstrang, the two other wizarding schools in Europe, which makes 3, obviously, which is what the Tri-Wizard Tournament is all about, which was taking place years ago, where 3 representatives, one from each school, would take place in 3 magical tasks, all about 3. However, this year it was like the Quad Wizard Tournament because Harry had his name entered by some unknown entity. And Harry, people know that some people believe that Harry didn't put his name in, however, some people don't. But some people decide to ask him very calmly, if you get the joke, some of you may get that joke, but some people ask him very calmly whether he put the name in the Goblet of Fire, but then in the film are completely different. But we won't get into that now because we're not talking about the film. So, this book, it goes through the 3 tasks. It also shows again Ron falls out with Harry, which even more foreshadows, like I said in the last book review, more foreshadows book 7 where Ron goes away. I've got book 7 right here. Even more foreshadows how Ron will end up leaving them in book 7. A lot, I think they have a little small problem with each other whenever in a book besides maybe 5, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, all in all, this book for me is really good. It's really entertaining. It's really emotional. Frankly, I remember when I first read this. Spew! This book is what introduces Spew into the mix, or which is never covered in the books, in the films even, which is slightly annoying. That's one of the things. And also, something I want to point out: everything that Dobby does, like Newing Hammer the Gillyweed, and a few other things later on in the story, everything that Dobby does is given to Neville for some reason. I don't know why. Neville gives Harry the Gillyweed. Neville fights through a requirement in book 5, which is something that Dobby does. For the sake of it, I might as well show half the prints as well because I've shown all the other 4. But yeah, book cover. I want to talk about that real quick before I run out of time. Which one do I prefer? I personally, I'm going to talk about what's on each one of us. This is Harry, obviously, really racing against the Hungarian Hortail with the Harry Potter in red. I can tell you who did this. It was Giles Greenfield who did that cover, and this one is the same sort of thing but slightly different, and this cover was done by Johnny Duddle, and I'm presuming, I don't know, I'm presuming he did all of the covers, yeah. Johnny Duddle who did these new covers, and then these covers, I know for a fact, and I've checked these before, for each book were done by different illustrators. This one was done by, like I say, Giles Greenfield, and we've just ran out of time. This one for Half-Blood Prince was done by Jason Crockford. This one for Crockford, we find Prisoner, the original version of Prisoner. Yeah, so they got different authors in, or different artists in to do the different ones, which I actually think was quite a good idea, like to get different people in to do the different ones, which I think was quite good. But which cover do I prefer? Ooh, that's a difficult question, that really, really is. I think I would say this one. I just don't really, this has got to be one of my least favourite covers, to be honest, of the modern, of the old book, the originals covers. I just don't really like it. This one, however, it has the same sort of thing, but it really is quite interesting in my opinion. So I'm going to use this one to wrap out the video for today, guys. That is going to be it for this video where we were talking about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the book. If you would like to see me talking about all the other books in the series and all the films and video games so far, you could click on the link to look at the playlist, which is on the end screen. You can also click on the link for the last episode where we were looking at the Quidditch World Cup game, and you can also click on the other link on the end screen. There's two other links on the end screen. One is to another video which YouTube thinks you should watch on my channel. It's the most it's the best video for the viewer, and the other link up in this corner, or this corner, depending on which way, I think it's this corner, will be the link which will ask you which will let you subscribe to my channel, and please do. Once again, a reminder guys, if you are new to the channel, then please don't forget to like the video if you did enjoy it. That lets me know that you guys enjoy reviewing the whole lot and want me to conclude the series, which point of warning I'm going to do anyway, but that's the point. But yeah, that's what that helps me to do, and also if you subscribe, then it allows me to feel a bit more confident in myself, and if I get above, I'm not going to get this anywhere in the near future, but 10,000 subscribers, I can start monetizing my videos again. Because YouTube's new systems means I can't monetize. It's that face. But anyway guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching me talk about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Remember, if you remember all those things, all of that stuff will be on the end screen, so do not forget. If you want to subscribe or like, please do. It only takes a second out of your day, and it will make me really happy because it shows me that you guys appreciate my content. Thank you so much for watching guys. I really hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video guys. Goodbye. Oh, you're awesome. Goodbye, guys.